Hello everybody, Happy New Year. Welcome to another Q&A meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of morality, charity, and meditation. Everyone who is interested is welcome to join. Please send in your question one at a time. Please be brief and precise. If this is your first time, please let me know where you come from. I shall begin reading your comment and your question. Fenion, good afternoon, Ajahn. Video clear, thank you. How's the audio? Can you hear me okay? Alvin Lee, Wei Ping, good morning, Ajahn. Greetings from KL, Satu Satu. Thank you. Kenneth Hunt, good morning, Ajahn. You are clear, thank you. Fenion, sound clear too, thank you. Kenneth Tan Kibok. Greetings, Ajahn. May you be well and happy. Sound and visual is clear. Thank you. Dennis Perov. Good morning, Ajahn. Good morning to you. Adi Aha Satu Satu. Bilim Sukihotu Tanajan Satu Satu. Terence T.H. Lee. Wishing Ajahn well and happy. Thanks for your Dhamma teaching. You're welcome. The video seems to be clear today. It looks much better than before. Do you notice this? Hong Bi Chin. Nice to see Mom. Healthy, happy New Year. Nothing today. Nothing to ask. Thank you. Check name 10. Greeting dear Ajahn. Your video is really clear today. Maybe the reason why is because I'm using a laptop today instead of the PC I used to use. This PC seems to give a very clear picture. My PC is still not in good health. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. I tried to use it just now, but it just wouldn't show any graphics. I sent it to the repair person to take a look, and he said there's nothing wrong with it. You couldn't find anything wrong with it. But as soon as I start using it, it starts to act up again. Push on the start button and you don't see any graphics on the screen. So I have to switch to the laptop today, which is good. Seems to get a good picture today, good video. Question from Jin NG from Malaysia. Question number 1. Is Kanika Samadhi a reasonable level to aim for as a beginner meditator? How do I know if I have Kanika Samadhi? In other words, how is Kanika Samadhi identified? Yes, every meditator should aim for Samadhi. That's why we practice Samadhi. Whether it's Kanika or Appana, it's no different. The difference between the two is just the duration. Kanika is a brief Samadhi, while Appana Samadhi is a long duration Samadhi, but it has the same quality in which the mind becomes separated from the body, existing all alone by itself, in peace and emptiness and, uh, and a sense of equanimity. This is something you will not, uh, when you meet it, you will know it. So there's no need for me to describe it because it's indescribable. But it's something out of this world, something different from what the mind normally acts like. So it's something very peaceful, very happy. And the mind becomes calm and empty, no thoughts, and it has equanimity. But for beginner, usually it will last very briefly. So it's called kanika. But once you get kanika, then it will be easy for you to get up on a longer duration, as you would spend more time developing mindfulness before you meditate. So the more mindfulness you have, the longer will be your samadhi duration. So you have to experience it. The word cannot describe the experience itself, but you will know when you see it, because it's something totally different, something out of this world. Adeline Jean, good afternoon, Ajahn. Hope you are well and happy. Happy listening in today. Thank you. Raul Brichet, BSP. I'm sorry, I cannot read your character, Indian character, or whatever character it is. You have to type in English, please. Cherin QS, Ajahn Satu Satu. Question number 2 from Jin NG. Do bad angry thought cause bad karma? Do good thought cause good karma? Yes. If you angry thought, then you will act angrily. If you have good thought, you will act kindly, nicely. Do bad thought cause a break of the 8 precepts? Yes, you can break the 8 precepts when you're angry. You might say something bad or do something bad. So the thought comes first before the speech and action follow. So try to keep your thought calm, peaceful, and happy. Then you will only have good thoughts. Then you will have good action and good speech. If you don't calm your mind and make your mind restless and agitated, then you will have bad thoughts, and then you will have bad speech and bad action. Adrian Barish, Satu Satu. Shirin Kirat Ajahn, Satu Satu. Sochi Chim, Sadhu, Sadhu. Polling soon. This morning meditation, the mind tastes the emptiness happening a while and filled with joy. No consciousness or thought. Mind keep on aware of breathing. It arises so fast and by stages to other stages. Very good. Good to hear that you have experienced something in your meditation. James Song, greetings Ajahn. Ramsa, JW, Namaskaran Pa Ajahn. Liberty Lee, good morning, good day, Pante. Is ignorance considered bad karma? Sadhu. Yes, ignorance is the cause of our bad action, our bad karma. Not knowing the truth can be harmful to us because then we might not be acting properly, correctly. Bruce Lee, Alam Saya, Namaskaran Dear Ajahn. The video is still sharp and clear. Thank you. Yes, today is using a different camera and a different computer. Makes a lot of difference. Same camera, but different computer. Instead of using the PC, personal computer, I'm using a laptop today. So you learn something new every day when you try something new. Bruce Lee, okay, Bruce Lee, Alam Saya. Rakit Tua, Sadhu, Sadhu, Ajahn. Not so much question today. Maybe because it's the new year and everybody still come back from the celebration and haven't yet gotten back into the practice or into the study. So not much question yet today. Chi Chin Chuan. Dear Ajahn, when I try to be mindful, for example, mindful of walking or trying to chant, to be mindful become anxious and agitated. How do I overcome this problem? Thank you. You just have to ignore your anxiety or your agitation because this is the result of the mind reacting to restraint, to mindfulness. It's normal, so don't worry about it. Just keep on being mindful. walking or chanting. Your mind doesn't like to be mindful. So when you force it to be mindful, it starts to react negatively. But if you persist, eventually it will start resisting, and then your mind will have become calm and peaceful. Kaya Deva, กราบนมัสการท่านอาจารย์ Pante, from Liberty League, Pante, action and intention both cause karma, correct? Intention is the one that causes you to have action, either by speech or by body. First you have the intention to say something or to do something. Then you would then say or do something because of your intention. Good intention will cause you to say good thing and do good thing. Bad intention will cause you to say bad things and do bad things. Tony L. Tran, mayท่านอาจารย์ be happy and healthy. May being practice the Dhamma with all their hearts and soul. Thank you. Chi Chin Chuan, okay, thank you for your guidance. The mind doesn't like to be restrained. It wants to feel free to do anything, to think about anything it likes. So when you force it to not to think and focus on your walking or your chanting, then there will be resistance. And this resistance comes in the form of agitation or anxiety sometimes. So just keep doing it. Don't worry about it. Eventually, if you persist, your mind's resistance will become less and less. And then this agitation and anxiety will gradually disappear. Colonel Kennedy, Vandami Ajahn, if someone takes something that belongs to others, but with the feeling of one's own, then there is no sin. Is this right or wrong view? It's wrong view. If something belongs to somebody, you cannot feel that it belongs to you. If you feel it belongs to you, this is just cheating. You're just claiming something that doesn't belong to you. When you know that something doesn't belong to you. That's where we have the problem nowadays. People claim things that doesn't belong to them, and then try to use force to take what they want. So we have to respect the property of other people. Once it belongs to someone, we cannot claim that it used to belong to us, because the owner will not let you have what you claim, and there will be fighting, like the war we have nowadays, claiming territory that belongs to someone else as being your own. So don't claim something that doesn't belong to you, even if you feel it is yours. But if it belongs to someone else, then it is that person's property, not your property anymore. Rusli Alamsaya, question from Indonesia. Does it good to make resolution from time to time? What does the meaning of adhitthana that the Buddha taught? Is it different from resolution in common understanding? It's the same resolution. Every time you decide to do something, you already made a resolution. When you make up your mind Like you want to join this meeting, that is already atitana. Atitana means to have intention to do something. The problem is usually when you have this adhitthana, sometimes you don't follow through. So you have to follow through, or else your adhitthana would be useless. If you set up your mind not to smoke anymore, then you have to follow through that intention by not ever smoking again. If you don't, then it's useless to set up your intention and not follow through. Then you will not get the result from your adhitthana. So adhitthana has to be followed by truthfulness or sincerity. You have to be sincere with your intention. You have to be honest with your intention, true to your intention. Once you are true to your intention, then you stick to your intention and do what you intended to do. Then you will get the result from this intention. Eva Siswoyo Ajahn. How do we know that our meditation already in the right track? When during meditation, the feeling becomes so light and energetic, and the mind doesn't even think about anything. Is this a sign that our meditation is correct? Yes. If the mind becomes calmer and you think less and less, and eventually stop thinking altogether, and your mind becomes still, peaceful, and happy, then you're in the right direction. The goal is to keep the mind still, peaceful, and happy, and have no reaction to anything, no love, hate, fear, or delusion toward anything. Polling soon. I have a taste feeling of emptiness just a while, knowing stage of watching breathing, so clear, feel rejoice. Notice consciousness of no thought arise. Can Ajahn explain what is this experience phenomenon? I cannot explain. You don't need explanation. If it's good for you, then keep doing it. If it's not good for you, then don't do it, that's all. Chi Chin Chuan. Dear Ajahn, nowadays medical research finds that depression, anxiety are sickness. Some Buddhist teachers feel that these issues are a selfish act because the person only thinks about themselves. What is your opinion? Well, we have to look after ourselves, our body and our mind. This is not considered to be bad selfishness. It's good selfishness because you have to look after your body and your mind. So if your body and your mind get sick, you have to take care of it. You have to fix it. So this is nothing wrong. The Buddha said you should take care of yourself first before you can help other people. If you are sick, how can you go help other people? You have to get well first. Once you get well, then you can go help other people. So this is not considered to be bad selfishness. Bad selfishness is to only do things for yourself and not do anything for other people. When you can help other people, but you refuse to help other people, then this is bad selfishness. You only want to do for yourself only. But when you are sick, you're not well, you have to look after yourself first. Fix yourself, get well first. Once you are well and you can help other people, then you should help other people. Celestino, Sadhu Ajahn, happy to catch up and to listen to your Dhamma. Happy to hear from you too. Selina Chiam, Sadhu, Sadhu. Pasana Chunaseni. Good morning, Prajan. Thank you very much for your advice to practice mindfulness, meditation, and wisdom. I can still keep the mind calm and happy. Good. Lim Sioha, Sadhu, Sadhu. Kim Chua, Sadhu, Sadhu. Bruce Alamsaya. Question number 2. Does the Buddha taught the monks not to teach other before the monk had certain number of vasa? Does the Buddha put certain rules to at least preserve the sasana longer from the destruction of Michātiti? Many monks teaching what the Buddha did not teach, even since the time of the Buddha himself. Well, the Buddha, according to his instruction, he said, you have to teach yourself until you become enlightened first, before you go teaching other people. If you are blind and you go teaching other people, it's like the blind leading the blind. So when you're blind, you have to fix your eyes first, so that you can see. Once you can see, then you can go help other people. So yes, you have to teach yourself first until you become enlightened, until you graduate from the school, before you can go become a teacher. It's the same thing in the world. You have to have your degree first before you can become a teacher. So you have to finish your own study first before you can go teach other people. Then leave the teaching to those who are already enlightened. If you're not enlightened yet, then don't teach, because you will be teaching wrongly, not the right thing, not the right Dhamma, the wrong Dhamma. Cornell Kennedy, Vandami Ajahn. For example, one took a Tupperware that she thought belongs to her, yet that Tupperware actually belongs to others. So is there a sin? How do you know that it belongs to you in the first place? If you take it by mistakes, maybe it's not a sin yet. But if somebody come back and claim that it doesn't belong to you, and if you know, and if you still persist in keeping, then that can be a sin. That can be breaking the precept. But if you unintentionally take it because you think it belongs to you, then it's not yet considered to be breaking the precept. Sirion Hong Satu. Falling soon, can Ajahn explain 5 mental faculty meaning? The 5 mental faculties consist of first faith or sattha. You have to have faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, unshakable faith. Viriya, you have to keep practicing all the time. 3. Samadhi. Mindfulness, sati first. 3 is sati or mindfulness. You have to keep practicing mindfulness all the time. Samadhi, you have to keep practicing samadhi all the time. And once you get samadhi, then you practice wisdom all the time. Eli Hassan, good day, Tanajan. Good day to you. Pat Choi Chong, Satu Satu. Aroka, Alexander Aroka, Satu Pante, Satu to you. Shelley Stino, is it right to say that love, respect, and above all gratitude for our own parents come before finishing the path? Meaning that the last step, Arahant, should be delayed and done only after our parents do not need us anymore. Well, it's very difficult to say. You have to decide for yourself which is more important. If you can suspend your love and respect for your parents first and go practice until you achieve Arahant, and then you can come back and show more respect and love to them. That would not be considered wrong. In your heart, you still love, respect, but if you find that they can look after themselves and they don't really need you, then you can go and finish your job first. But if they really need you, if you abandon them, even temporarily, and it could cost them death or something, then you might have to stick around with them first. Look after them first. It's the individual decision, I think. Like the Venerable Ananda, he suspended his practice for 20 years or so to serve the Buddha. But after the Buddha passed away, he then concentrated on his practice and became an arahant within 3 months' time. So it's just an individual question. You have to answer yourself when the time comes, which one you would want to take. Tan Mui Ki, Ajahn greeting from Penang. Tang Hai Ling, Satu. Sharon QS, Ajahn, this question has been bugging me for some time. Eating food killed or ordered to be killed, breaking precept. Yes, if you kill the animal yourself or order somebody else to kill for you, like fish. You go fishing and when you catch fish and you cook the fish, then this is breaking the precept. Or if you go to a seafood restaurant and they have fresh alive fish in the tank, in the water tank, and you tell the man to pick one up to cook for you, then this is considered breaking the precept. Either you kill yourself or order somebody to kill for you is considered to be the same, breaking the precept. Christine Cohen, good day, Thanajan. Shelly Stino, Anumodana Thanajan. You have helped me a lot with your precious advice. The Buddha left his father and his stepmother when he went to become a monk, because he knew that they are well looked after. But after he became enlightened, then he came back and helped them, teach them so that they can also become enlightened. Because if you're not enlightened, you cannot teach other people to become enlightened. Pauline soon, by practicing meditation, can it bring to reduce the defilement in our life? Yes, reduce but not eliminate. You can subdue it temporarily, lessen their strength, but they're still alive and well. In order to permanently get rid of your defilement, you have to develop wisdom as your next practice after you get meditation. After you have succeeded in your meditation practice and have equanimity, then you can use wisdom to get rid of your defilement permanently. Sharing QS, what if someone else ordered the killing and I eat it? Am I breaking the precept? No. If you have nothing to do with the killing. Just like when you go to the supermarket and you buy fish, that is already killed. You have nothing to do with the killing. So you can buy the fish and cook and eat it. Cherry Stino, Satu, Satu. วันวิมล ร่วมวัชชา น้อมกราบสาธุ Tan Siu Hong. Good afternoon, Tan Ajahn. Greeting from Malaysia. Sadhu, sadhu. Pauline soon, what is the meaning of Magga Phala? Magga is the path. Phala is the fruit. You have, before you can get to the fruit, you have to go walk the path first. The path is the way that will lead you to your destination, which is the fruit. You want to go to Nibbana, you have to have a path to leading to it, and you have to practice the path that leads to Nibbana. Once you have completed your practice with the Magga, you get to the Phala, which is the fruit of Nibbana. Magga is the Noble Eightfold Path. Phala is Nibbana. Chi Chin Chuan, but if you know someone ordered the killing the animal to let you eat, then you also involved, right? If you didn't have anything to say or do with that killing, then you're not involved. But if the person said that they ordered the killing specifically for you, then you should decline. You should not accept that food. If it's specifically ordered or to kill for you specifically. But if they just order it for themselves and then they share it with you, then this is okay. Enilam, sadhu, sadhu. Calling soon. What is the meaning of liberation, realization, Nibbana? They are the same thing. Liberation from suffering. Realization, the truth, which is the Four Noble Truth. Nibbana is the freedom from suffering. So they literally means the same thing. To be free from suffering permanently. Ong Re, sadhu, sadhu. Su Lan Ui, dear Ajahn, I was meditating before I sleep last night when I felt my leg became itchy. I went to scratch and accidentally killed an ant and ended my meditation. I feel bad about it. What can I do? You don't have to do anything. It's already done what you did. It's an accident. It's not bad karma. You're not breaking the precept of killing. So just forget about it. Or next time, be more mindful when you scratch your body. Make sure you do it softly so that you don't hurt if there's an ant or a mosquito. One Vimon, Namaskar Ajahn. What is your manasikara? Your yoniso manasikara is to picharana, to investigate, to analyze, to reflect with wisdom. I cannot answer your question in Thai because this is an English session. So when you investigate the body, the three characteristics of anicca, dukkha, anatta, this is considered your manasikara. Yoniso Manasicara. Chonburi Ajahn, how to have continuous mindfulness at home after retreat, by constantly reciting Bhutto Bhutto all the time, regardless of what you do. Keep reciting Bhutto Bhutto all day long. Then you will have continuous mindfulness. Sulanui, Satu Ajahn, you're welcome. Chak Boi Lo, Satu Satu. Chak Kachuk Boi Lo, Satu Satu. Chak Kachuk. Pauline Sung, I listen that when somebody enters the stage, Nibbana is the consciousness of Rupa and Nama. Right, Ajahn? Nibbana is the mind that is free from defilement, no defilement in the mind. That is Nibbana. When you have no greed, hate, or delusion, then that's Nibbana. Tong Hai Lim, how to practice mindfulness if one is in depression and facing enormous challenges in life. Just like when you are normal, all you have to do is keep reciting the mantra Bhutto Bhutto all the time to stop your mind from thinking. Then your depression will gradually disappear. But you have to have persistence in reciting the mantra Bhutto 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 Bhutto. Keep reciting Bhutto 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 and don't think about anything else. Then eventually you will have mindfulness and your depression will gradually disappear from your mind. Chi Chin Chuan, Ajahn, why do we chant Buddha, not Buddha? I don't know why. You can chant Buddha if you like. Buddha or Buddha doesn't make any difference as far as developing mindfulness is concerned. I think Buddha is a common noun, and Buddha is a proper noun, and Buddha is a common noun. I think something like that in Pali. But it doesn't matter which one you want to recite. You can recite Buddha or you can recite Buddha. Pauline Soon, what is wisdom? Wisdom is to know the Four Noble Truths and the three characteristics of existence. Can Ajahn explain what is the state of enlightenment look like? When your mind can stop your defilement, your greed, hate, and delusion, then this is what enlightenment is like. When you have successfully eliminated your greed, hate, and delusion, then that's enlightenment. Lucy Dana Chitta Sasong Satu Satu. Lien Lim Satu. Lien Lim Satu. Tanya Maybe Satu. Chi Chin Chuan Ajahn, we can chant anything longer than Bhutto. For example, Namo Buddhaya or Bhutto Sanangala Shami or Itipiso. That's right. You can chant any word verses as you like. Some people like short ones, some people like longer ones. So you can choose the type of chant you want to chant. The goal is to prevent your mind from thinking about other things. Tan Mui Ki, Ajahn, is right view come first or stream entry come first? You have to have right view before you can enter the stream. You have to see the Four Noble Truths. You have to see the three characteristics of your body, for instance. When you see that the body is impermanent and it is not you, then you can let go of your attachment to your body, then you can enter the stream. You can become a stream enterer. First, you have to see the three characteristic nature of your body. See, the body is impermanent, subjected to aging, sickness, and death. You cannot stop it or prevent it. And the body is not you. It comes from the four elements. It's made up of the four elements. There is no you in the body. This is right view. Once you can see this clearly, then you can let go of your attachment to the body. Then you will have no dukkha. Once you have let go of your attachment. Once you no longer consider it to be yourself. Chi Chin Chuan, how old are you? I'm 75 years old. Last month, or 2 months ago. I'm now 75 years and two months. Tan Mui Ki Ajahn, right view can be obtained only through meditation practice. No, right view can be obtained from listening to Dhamma talk, to contemplation, and eventually, with the practice of meditation, you can then let go of your attachment. Without the practice of meditation, you cannot apply right view in order to get rid of your attachment. You need to have meditation practice to the point of equanimity. Once you can get equanimity from your meditation, then you can apply the right view you learn from listening to Dhamma talk or study Dhamma or contemplating. Then you can let go of your attachment to the objects that you cling to, such as your body. Polling soon, can Ajahn explain Sila, Samadhi, Panya more detail? There's no more detail. You keep the Sila. Sila are the precepts. Samadhi is the practice of meditation. Panya is the development of wisdom. To see that everything is anicca, dukkha, anatta, and then let go of the attachment to them. One Vimon may ask one more question. When somebody kills themselves, if their relatives make some merit for them, will they be able to receive the merit? I don't think so, because if they kill themselves, they have to go to hell first. They have to wait after they come out from hell, then they can receive the merit. Because killing is considered to be a very bad karma, and not have the ability to receive merits from other people. Ramesh Sankar Prakash. I cannot read your comment, I'm sorry. Chi Chin Chuan, do you or your student have any intention to make a lacquer or photo of you for us to wear to learn about your teaching? I have some students make some locket of me, and I've been giving them away to people already. But it's not possible for me to mail it to you because I don't have time. I can give to people if they come to see me, but I only do it occasionally, not all the time. I don't want wasting too much time on giving things like this away. Rather use the time giving Dhamma away better. Pauling soon, I used to listen in Dhamma regard natural. What it means? Dhamma means natural things. Everything that is existing in this world is all work of nature. Your body is work of nature. My body is work of nature. Your house, your automobile, everything are all works of nature. Patana Pon Bosuk, Satu Satu. Tan Mui Ki Ajahn, so much gratitude for your answers and guidance. You're welcome. Pauling soon, can the mind talk to the mind when practicing meditation? No, you should not be talking to your mind when you meditate. You want to stop talking. Alexander Aroka, I wonder if it's correct to think that if Mara doesn't show up before the first jhana, he will always try to dissuade later. Mara will always try to block your path. So you have to use wisdom and mindfulness to beat Mara. Only wisdom and mindfulness can beat Mara. So try to keep developing mindfulness and wisdom, and you will be able to get rid of your Mara whenever your Mara comes up. Bruce Lee Alamsaya, question number 3. Does the living Pa Arahant at the moment can convey message to other departed Pa Arahant? If possible, can convey humble namaskaran to Luang Ta. It was such a strong memory with Luang Ta. Found it very useful at times when facing spiritual difficulties. This is the question I cannot answer because I don't know. Chi Chin Chun, when I was younger, I killed many small animals, but I was not aware of the precept. Did I still commit bad karma? Yes. How can I eliminate my previous action by not doing it anymore? But you cannot eliminate your past action. You will have to pay for your past action. But you should not do any more bad action once you know that it's bad karma. Okay, I think that's about it for today. That's all about the time I have for today. Thank you for your participation. I hope that this meeting can help you advance in your practice, benefit you, and guide you to a better practice, more fruitful practice. In the meantime, please stay mindful, stay safe, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time again next week. Thank you and goodbye.